guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a second and I'm not gonna lie, I have been getting a bit burnt out with The Sims. I think I said this in my previous video. But I'm slowly getting back into building. This isn't like your more normal speed build I do. Like, there is no rooms in this build. Truthfully, I am on the hype for the new pack that's coming out, and I wanted to do like a fantasy nature style build, and I just didn't know what, and somehow I have ended up on the like bakery side of TikTok, and there was like these really cool fantasy cakes people have done, and I was like, do you know what? I want to make a fantasy cake, fantasy nature type cake. It's more nature than fantasy in The Sims. So that's what we're doing today. So far you've seen me, at the start I tried to do like platforms and then it just didn't work. So went back in, finally managed to get this, and I was just trying to decide colour schemes, and because I went like nature and stuff, I went green. So there's like a lot of green to this. I saw this one cake and it had like a fake tree on the top. And I was like, do you know what? I want to do that. That'll look really cool. So I spent, I don't know how long trying to work out tool to get this tree to the right size. And eventually it worked. I had actually so much fun building this and making this. Some of the stuff on this, I will say, is not centered. I went back and tried to center as much as I could. Didn't work out with some of it, but I'm very happy with how this overall turned out. Will admit, while I was building this, I did end up having to just cut the audio out because you could hear my headphones over the top, and all you could just hear was me listening to the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit soundtrack. So that was fun. The only downside to this was I tried to cover up the foundation, as you can see, because I was like, it is such a shame that I couldn't get the foundation the same colour as like the first tier of the cake. But it worked out in the end. I pretty much just covered it with plants the best I could. If anyone does want me to upload this, let me know, because none of it is custom content. It's all just like base game and a few packs here and there for the decoration. But I will see you guys in the next one. And I'm gonna leave you all with some like nice, calming, relaxing music like I usually do. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I hope you enjoy the rest. Bye guys!